You know, when things in life seem almost too much to handle, when a 24-hour a day is not enough, just remember it, this story. A professor stood in front of his philosophy class and had some items in front of him. He picked up a very large glass jar and filled it with golf balls. He then asked the students if the jar was full, and they agreed that it was. The professor then picked up a box of pebbles and poured them into the jar. He shook the jar lightly, and the pebbles rolled into the open spaces between the golf balls. He then asked the students again if the jar was full, and they agreed it was. Next, the professor picked up a box of sand and poured it into the jar. Of course, the sand filled everything else. And he asked again if the jar was full, and then the students responded with a unanimous yes. The professor then produced 2 cups of coffee from under the table and poured those into the content of the jar, and effectively filling all the empty spaces between the sand. The golf balls are the important things: your God, your family, your children, your health, your friends, and your favorite passions. Things that if everything was lost and only they remained, your life would still be full. The pebbles are the other things that matter: your job, your house, your car. And the sand is everything else, just the small stuff. If you pour the sand into the jar first, there's no room for the pebbles and the golf balls. The same goes for life. If you spend all your time and energy on the small stuff, you'll never have room for the things that are important in your life. Pay attention to the things that are critical for your happiness. Play with your children. Make sure you're healthy. Go out to dinner with your partner. There will always be time to clean up your house and to fix the repairs. Take care of the golf balls first, the things that really matter. Set your priorities. The rest is just sand. One of the students inquired what the coffee represented. Glad you asked, said the professor. It just goes to show that no matter how full your life may seem, there's always room for a couple of cups of coffee with a friend.